Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to briefly talk about hair typing. Hair typing, and does it really matter? Does it matter in the big scheme of healthy hair? Now, for me, I am a 4B or 4C hair type by definition of that hair chart that's out, the one by Oprah's hairstylist that classifies each type of hair by the way it curls, or by the way if it's dry or retains oils or these types of things. There is a chart out that categorizes hair types in that map. So my hair in that chart is really technically 4B or 4C, but I'm here to say that in my opinion, that just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. What matters more to me is trial and error. Trial and error matters most to me because that is how I am going to get to the bottom line of what my actual hair needs. People can say or classify you one way or the other way, or say your hair is dry, you need this, your hair is this, and you need that. You know, really at the end of the day, you have to get out there and try products in order for you to know what is really working best for your hair. And there are people that will say to you, oh my goodness, your hair, your hair is nothing like mine. And God forbid they classify themselves as a 4 hair texture. Oh my, no. Oh, my hair is 3. Oh, my hair is a 3B, girl. You see these curls in here? You see these waves in here? With all of that product and all of that stuff on there, steady trying to classify themselves as a 3B or a 3C or whatever. I think we should just stop all of that. Stop all of that and figure out what works best for our hair and go from there. A lot of times we have to try things in order for that to happen. We have to try different products. We have to try different combinations of products. We have to try and see if it's going to work before you rule it out and say that it's not going to work based on your hair type. I have some guidelines that I use for how I buy products for my hair, and it only has come after I have been a serious product junkie. And I don't make any apologies for being a product junkie to a certain extent, because it is how I have learned what works best for my hair. It's how I have figured out that certain things will and certain things will not work for my hair. I make no apologies for that. In the end, I think you have to get to a limit, because you can drive yourself nuts with product junkieism, constantly trying different things. But I do feel like you do in the beginning, especially when you first go natural, or especially when you're first starting a healthy hair journey, whether it's natural or relaxed, you do have to realize that you do have to try things in order to get it right. Now, there are people out there that say, okay, don't use mineral oils. Don't use mineral oils. Don't use petroleums on your hair. Don't use items with silicones. Oh no, that is just an absolute no-no. Your hair cannot possibly come out right if you use those types of products. And what I say to that is garbage. To me, that is complete garbage. If your hair does well with petroleums, your hair does well with mineral oils, then by all means, use them. Don't let nobody tell you that that is not going to work on your hair when you don't know if it's going to work. Now, what I will say is, do your research. Because there is a lot of research out there to be had on those types of products. But there are people that have hair that has grown long, that has thrived, that has done very well under the application of mineral oils and petroleums. There are people's hair that has grown long. Our old grandmothers, their hair grew long with petroleum and mineral oils in their hair. What I also say is, get a guideline on what it is that you want to do. Don't be all over the spectrum, because then you can drive yourself nuts. Really, the amount of products that are coming out on a monthly basis, there is always some new product, and you can drive yourself nuts by doing that. But what I say is, use a baseline. For me, the baseline is $10. I don't go over $10 for any product. If I can't find something that works for my hair within $10, then I'm just gonna have to shave it off. I'm not getting ready to go into the $20, $40, whatever range. I'm not getting ready to do that, because to me, that's nothing I can maintain. My pockets aren't deep like that, and I really don't feel the need to do that. There are so many products out there that can work within the $10 range, and I am totally frugal. Y'all, straight up. I don't pay full price for nothing. I use everything I get on coupons, discounted. The Natural Hair Show, I get a lot of my products because a lot of the stuff is discounted there. So I get a lot of my stuff from there. But I'm saying there's a lot of different avenues that I go to make sure that I can stay within that $10 price range. Now, every once in a while, I may slip up a little bit, go a little bit higher, but for the most part, that's my gauge, that's my guideline. Now, some people, their gauge may be a little bit higher, and that's fine. And then some other people, their gauge might be a little bit lower. That's fine. Try out the products within your gauge and go from there. If your gauge is $5 and you got products that are within the $5 range that you want to try, by all means, try them. Don't not try them because somebody told you, oh, a 4C hair can't use that. Oh, a 4B hair can't use that product. Try it. Try it on your hair. If it works for you, great. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. And the same thing goes for hairstyles. The same thing goes for hairstyle. Don't let nobody tell you you can't wear a wash and go because you don't have curls like the next person. If you want to wear a wash and go, however your hair turns out when you wash it and go, that's what you do. Don't let nobody tell you that you cannot do something based on their thoughts and opinions on how it's supposed to be. Your hair is your hair. It's yours. God gave it to you. You make the decisions on what happens to it. You make the decisions on how it's styled, and you make the decision on what looks good. If it looks good to you, great. Rock it, girl. Do your thing. Don't let anybody tell you that you cannot wear a wash and go. You can't wear your hair out for a week. You can't do this. You can't do this. You can't do that. Oh, girl, you better not do that, girl. Don't you do that, girl. Don't. You're going to do that. It's going to dry your hair out. It's going to do this and that. No. Try it. See what happens and go from there. So that's why I say 4C, 4B, whatever. Does it matter? No. In the big scheme of things, it does not matter. What matters in the end is trial and error. Trial and error is the best knower. You have to try things in order to know if things are going to work for you. Don't let anybody tell you that you cannot do this, or you cannot do that, or you cannot wear this, but you can do that. Don't let anybody tell you that. Trial and error is the best knower, and that is what I want to say in this video. That's it, y'all. That's all I wanted to say. So, talk to you on the next video. Happy hair growing. See you later. Bye.